Hey everyone. Today's topic of debate is going to be whether or not teachers should be paid based on the success of their students. And I'm going to argue that I do believe that teachers should be paid based on the success of their students, merit pay. Hopping into the facts, according to Glassdoor, the average public school teacher makes $39,743. And the average American makes 44,600 according to Jacob Pramick, who works for CNBC. And what this tells me is that the fact that public school teachers are paid less than the American average is unacceptable. The teachers are way too educated to be paid so little, in my view. On the contrary, private school teachers are, according to Glassdoor, they make an average of $49,500 a year, which is a 25% increase from the public school system pay, and 10% premium over the American average. So, could these premiums be related to the incentives that private schools place on their teachers to perform well? And is this a strong factor in determining whether parents decide to give private school a chance? And again, I think it's a reasonable assumption to think this. Because teachers are not paid very much, the competition for these jobs is low, and may lead to poor quality of educators. And this in turn could cause an indifference from the teachers caring about their students. But if teachers are paid more, I feel like they would take more pride in their students, and they would genuinely want to see their students succeed, because they feel like they're getting treated right. They want to treat their students well, and a teachers' overall raise in pay would lead to higher competition for this career, and more highly educated and skilled people would be more intrigued to become a teacher if that pay was appropriate. In terms of teachers being paid more, like where's the money coming from? I think there's two ways: through value and through efficiency. Value is simply if I have 40 high school teachers that are all great, and I have 50 high school teachers that are with some that suck. I'd rather pay more money to those 40 that are great teachers than pay less money to the bigger pool of teachers of 50. And some just don't deserve that much money. I think value is very important from that regard. Value is the other method. And for example, taxpayers would feel better about paying for better quality teachers. And for private schools, it's the parents that that feel that justify paying more, because again they want these better quality teachers. And again, referring to the Glassdoor stat, private school teachers make $47,471 a year, which is nearly $10,000 more than the average public school teacher makes. What this tells me is that the parents are willing to pay for better educators, because they want their son or daughter to attain the best education possible. I know that personally, if I have the means, that this is definitely my goal as well, is to send my kids to private school. On the flip side, on the counter argument, there's a temptation, no doubt, for teachers to inflate the grades of their students if they're being paid per the success. And in Toronto, where I'm from, there's a lot of places that have this reputation of institutions and in particular teachers that will inflate the grades. And what this does, unfortunately, in our system, is to get into university, there's no SAT to regulate. It's only based off your grades. So what this did is, some students that maybe didn't have that weren't as smart had that opportunity to even attend university. I don't know how they did at university, but that's a side note. How you avoid this temptation to inflate the grades is other teachers in the faculty grading the work. And if I'm a teacher of teaching an English class, I have 20 students, I get 20 papers. I ask my colleague to mark these papers. I don't see them, I just see the grade. That's the way it's done. That's how you eliminate this potential to this temptation. Unions. There's no need for unions under the merit-based pay. A union for a teacher is great. it provides a safety net, and you feel safe. And unions can keep the poor teachers in the loop. In fact, according to New York Daily News, over the past 3 years, just 88 of 80,000 city school teachers have lost their job to poor performance. That is like minute. Like that number to me is insane. I know that there's more than 88 teachers that suck out there, and for me that's just unacceptable. The merit-based teaching is really great because it'll allow the cream of the crop to rise. If you do well in your profession, you will make the money, as demonstrated in the private school system. The private school teachers are making more because the parents can they justify it. They want their kids to obtain the best education. And again, the global way is through the free market. Why should teachers be exempt from the way the rest of the world works? Again, just some things to think about. To conclude, there's multiple reasons why I think that teachers should be paid based on the success of their students. Again, through the private school system, the better quality teachers are paid more money, and there's a higher incentive to teach well. With regards to the temptation to inflate, teachers having the faculty mark the papers and not the teacher for that class eliminates that temptation to inflate the grades, which is again very, very important. Again, no need for unions. No need for unions because the merit-based pay allows for teachers, the better teachers, to rise, and the better teachers will make the more money, and the poor educators will be kicked out of the system and will be replaced by incoming talent. And lastly, good students want good teachers, and vice versa. And the merit system allows for all parties to benefit under the global way of the free market economy. That's all I have for today. Thank you for listening.